Lemmy Kilmister, the larger-than-life frontman of Motörhead, is legendary for his gravelly voice, relentless energy, and unapologetic lifestyle that became the very definition of rock and roll rebellion. But behind the iconic bass riffs and devil-may-care attitude lies a complex and often troubling story that many fans may not fully understand. Known for his wild nights, heavy drinking, and notorious drug use, Lemmy lived fast and hard, but those reckless years came with a heavy price, a roller coaster of personal demons, strained relationships, and health battles that often got lost in the mythos of his rock star persona. While fans celebrated his rebellious spirit, few realized just how much Lemmy struggled with the darker side of that lifestyle. Friends and bandmates have shared that beneath the tough exterior was a man, deeply affected by loss and loneliness, haunted by years of addiction and the toll it took on his body and mind. Despite surviving countless brushes with death, including near-fatal health scares, Lemmy never softened his approach to life. He once famously said, "If you think I'm going to slow down because of some doctor's orders, you've got another thing coming." However, this fierce independence masked a troubling cycle of self-destruction that eventually caught up with him. In interviews, Lemmy candidly admitted to years of heavy substance abuse, confessing that he had pushed his body beyond its limits with amphetamines, alcohol, and other drugs to fuel his non-stop touring schedule and legendary performances. Yet, despite his excesses, Lemmy remained remarkably disciplined when it came to his music, often spending hours perfecting his sound and songwriting. What many don't know is that Lemmy's battle wasn't just with addiction, but with the personal cost it inflicted on those around him. His relationships were often tumultuous, marked by the push and pull of fame, substance abuse, and the loneliness of life on the road. Close friends have spoken about the emotional toll his lifestyle took on those who loved him, highlighting the deep contradictions between his public persona and private struggles. Tragically, Lemmy's health began to fail in his later years, and he was diagnosed with an aggressive form of cancer shortly before his death in 2015. Yet, true to form, he continued performing until weeks before he passed away, embodying his motto to keep going no matter what. The troubling details about Lemmy Kilmister reveal a man who lived on the edge, bold, fearless, but deeply human. His story is a stark reminder that behind the legend was someone wrestling with pain, addiction, and the relentless demands of rock stardom. For fans, knowing this side of Lemmy adds a layer of respect and empathy to the legend, painting a fuller picture of the man who gave us some of the loudest, most defiant music ever recorded.